What is this?
I don't know.
What is this? The Spider-Verse.
You're pretty. Yes.
I'm excited for that movie.
It looks really good.
The Spider-Verse. So, I'm surprised that they would make a movie out of that, because that seems like a really weird concept to explain to a mainstream audience of,
right.
It's Spider-Man, there's, extra dimensions, and there's other Spider-Mans.
And it's all the Spider-Mans, and
why is Spider-Man black, though? But, why is Spider-Man black, though? Yeah, Spider-Gwen. That's, a nice little thing that they show at the end of that trailer.
Yeah.
I like how the art style has it fluctuating between different art styles.
I really like the art style for that.
It
looks fantastic.
Yeah, if you haven't noticed, and I didn't even notice that, my brain noticed, but I didn't notice, the art style is shifting the first time I watched it.
Yeah.
Because it's animated, 3D animated, with a really unique style. Reminds me of kind of like a 3D Hey Arnold.
Yeah.
Which is a New York-y weird feel.
Yeah.
And then it'll just randomly go back to traditional animations or something weird.
And then you got the comic book text thrown in there too at some points.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder how much of that's going to be through the movie and how much of it's going to be part of the plot.
I hope it's in there because I like that.
Yeah, I hope that no, in this universe there's just text bubbles though. Fuck you.
Right.
Game theory. Then yeah, I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
Man, there's been a lot of Spider-Man, a lot of groundswell around Spider-Man.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Lost Spider-Man episode.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, this is what we're doing. But we just watched the trailer again to refresh our memory and see the part where the dad is asking the son, Miles Morales, hey, say I love you. Say I love you.
Say it.
That part's really funny.
That's really good.
It seems like their own point. And right in the recommended list is Marvel's Superheroes Mashers Spider-Man Battles Edition.
Battles Edited. Mix and smash.
And it's just the thumbnail is a bunch of Spider-Men wearing different Captain America armor on them.
And then the middle one has Captain America's arm, the Hulk's torso, Iron Man's leg.
Oh boy.
Oh jeez.
Oh man, this is why this is successful. This is the cancer that is making YouTube
You're
bullshitting.
not clicking on that.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
You can't tell me what to do.
Stop it.
Yeah.
No.
Toys, games.
We don't have enough time.
Yes, we do.
And I don't care.
Oh my god, what? There's Spider-Man on his legs. He's Captain America Spider-Man, and he has Spider-Man stuff on his legs. Oh boy. And there's the Rhino and the Joker mixed together. All right. Boof. Okay, that's too much to deal with.
Mm-mm.
I'm kind of overloaded. All right, so I guess we're reading the Lost Spider-Man episode. I saw a bunch of posts about this, so apparently people say this is actually a good story.
All right.
Allegedly.
Supposedly.
You want to start us off?
I remember that when I was a little kid, I used to love the old Spider-Man cartoon. Now I see it as cheesy and terrifying, but mostly cheesy. Not that much violence until I saw this episode. I had bought it off an anonymous seller on Craigslist, saying he had the episodes of the series burned into this one CD, including the beginning of the 3rd season, which was never aired. I felt giddy with joy over this, and any person with nostalgic feelings would. I bought it for the cheap price of $4.50. As I returned home, I felt so excited that I nearly crashed into a fire hydrant. Whoa! I ran down the stairs to my Xbox 360, popped the CD in, and hoped it would read. It did. Thank God. Any person, though.
Any person. What are your thoughts? I love, yeah, oof. Oof. There's everything wrong with us immediately.
Any person.
Any person.
Whoa.
I have no idea whether they're talking, when they say old, I don't know if they're talking the one from the 90s that we grew up with or the one from the 60s.
I don't know.
I don't know either. But I love that, just the most bargain bin, not got it off someone from Craigslist.
For $4.50.
It's also you're not anonymous when you go to Craigslist.
No, you're not.
You have a thing, and then it's usually you meet the person in real life, and it sounds like that's what happened here.
And then you trade off, yeah.
So how's that person anonymous?
Maybe their name is actually anonymous on Craigslist.
Oh, so he's Greek. All right.
Oh boy.
I felt so excited I nearly crashed into a fire hydrant. If
Whoa.
you're
Like, I love how they just put whoa just right there.
whoa.
Whoa.
As I watched the episode, some things were... Wait, hold on a second. Cheesy and terrifying. What's terrifying about Spider-Man?
The only terrifying thing about Spider-Man is getting bitten by a spider, I guess. But I don't know. I don't remember any...
Yeah.
I don't even know if I've ever watched the Spider-Man cartoons.
Yeah, this is... Oh, yeah. Ooh, I'm having it.
You're having, like...
I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs.
Yeah.
As I watched the episodes, some things were wrong. Low quality, mainly. He did say he burnt them onto a CD, so the quality was going to be crappy. Why'd you buy...
It was $4.50, bro.
True, but there's gotta be some place you can get these online for not that. I watched the season finale of season 2. Just season 2 finale. Don't say this, I watched the season finale of season 2. Just say, I watched the season 2 finale. Right?
Any person.
Any person. I moved on to season 3. It was titled The Death of the Spider-Man. It doesn't say that. It says The Death of Spider-Man. And there was no intro. Rather, just a still image of Venom ripping Spider-Man's eyes out. He was missing teeth, and the world looked abysmal. Shocked, I continued watching. It began with Spider-Man being dropped off in this new world where Mary Jane was supposed to be. Okay?
Mary Jane?
They can't see you mouthing the weeds. Chelsea's mouthing the weeds. It was sad to see the city like this. Being a New York native myself. Red sky with it raining blood, I suppose.
Oh, jeez.
So this episode is taking place in the Spider-Verse cinematic universe, correct? Because this is just
the old Spider-Man cartoon.
Yeah, so there's the one with Peter Parker, the ones with Miles Morales, the one with Spider-Gwen.
Right.
And then there's the one with Spider-Man whose eyes have been ripped out, and New York has a red sky
I have
raining
no mouth
blood.
and I must scream Spider-Man.
Yes. Alright, so you want to read the next paragraph?
Oh, yeah, I guess. What else is red and a liquid? I don't know, paint? Anyway.
What's blue and smells like red paint?
Blue paint?
There you go.
Spider-Man continued swinging until he found Venom. I nearly vomited as the next scene flashed onto the TV.
Ah.
Oh, yeah. Mary Jane being eaten and torn in half by Venom, who was covered in fresh blood. It looked as if I would touch it, I would get blood on my hands. Venom threw her aside and spoke in Latin.
Okay.
Okay, so we have, Bishop Venom here.
E pluribus unum venom.
I took Latin when I was in high school.
Out of many one, and we are Venom.
He roughly said that God is dead and that the world as you know it is over. This is where the goriest thing I've ever seen happens.
You don't speak Latin because you barely speak English. I kind of want to revoke this person's driver license based on their writing level. I saw many creepypasta narrators reading this story unironically.
Unironically? This was read unironically someone said this was good.
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
So I saw this posted around and people looking for mirrors of it and everything, so yeah.
Are you sure it's this one, though? Is this, like, maybe the troll version?
No, this is like it was written as the Lost Spider-Man episode, so.
Okay. This is where the goriest thing I've ever seen happens. Venom grabs Spidey's eye, tears it out, and smashes his teeth out. I covered my face so the teeth wouldn't hit me, as they looked so real. Venom then grabbed poor Spidey and bit him in half.
Okay, yeah, so, like, I'm imagining Venom, like, turning all, like, into, like, a giant face and, like, biting them down. Because he does that. He, like, gets all gooey and stuff.
Right. He's an ooey gooey boy. As we've seen from the Venom, trailers.
Yes. So, bearing that in mind, God is dead, like, just hitting every cliche. I know that we all are on board with this, but just pointing out every cliche in the book possible being used.
There are a lot of cliches here.
The bit about, like, it looked as if I would touch it, I would get blood on my hands, that's something where I kind of don't mind that. I like the idea of, like, it's very vivid, but I'm still not even sure which Spider-Man cartoon this is supposed to be. He tore him apart, and it really started to get disturbing. Oh, just now it was starting to get disturbed. Flashes of dead people were on the screen. One looked at me.
One looked like me.
One looked like me. He was torn apart similarly to how Spider-Man was.
Wait,
was he torn apart by Venom, or was it just a picture of a dead person?
I think it was just a picture of him dead and, like, in Spidey position.
Absolute darkness. All that I see, torn apart by Venom.
Wait, I hear a knocking at the door. Wonder who it is.
Oh my god, it's Venom!
Oh god, help me! The following journal was found at the house of Thomas Jenkins, who was torn apart at the waist with what appears to be bite marks at the area where the ribs end. He has been skinned and dismembered. The killer is still at large.
That's how, police, forensic scientists, doctors, that's how they would say that. He was, he bite marks at the area where the ribs end.
Right.
That's the phrasing they would use.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. What else is red and a liquid? Blood. Good story, though. Leaves Kitty Kittenton.
Alright. See, it even says troll pasta down there.
Oh, my God. I don't know. I'm having trouble. Knowing what... At this point, I'm so lost on whether stuff is real or not. It's also unclear whether this was labeled troll pasta after the fact or not.
That's true.
So... Because people can ascribe those tags to this. But this Wikia, the Goshia Wikia, Geoshe Wikia, I don't know. Geoshia is what I've been saying. I can't figure out where it came from, what this site is, but they have, like, all kinds of weird lost episode stories and stuff like that. And this one is, they have weird bits of, like, good critique in here, and every once in a while there's, like, good ideas in these stories. So there was every chance that this one would be interesting and fun, but it was certainly fun.
Definitely fun.
Actually, it was fun and interesting. It just wasn't good.
It could have been better.
Yeah. But that's the thing, is I've read stories this bad that I think were written in earnest, so I'm not sure.
Right.
I'm not sure. That was fun, though, if we really did get trolled into thinking that was real.
I don't think it's real.
I don't know.
I think it's a troll.
I don't know. But there were a lot of, like, weird details being mentioned.
Like that whoa, though.
Whoa. All right. Well, Chelsea's DeviantArt and Twitter can be found in the description. Anything else you want to
I got an Instagram, if you want to go look at that. And also, like, Brandon's got a YouTube if you're not watching this on YouTube.